We live.
Hello, everybody. I'm back to an episode of Ty Epic Podcast. It's your boy Los, it's your boy Frank, Dez, Zoe, and we are back with another one. so,
Yo.
you go ahead, man. I'll see you later. Hey, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Retire Epic Podcast. Go ahead and hit us up on Twitter, Retire AP_. So today, man, we're gonna go ahead and get into today's show. First topic is the Chiefs Super Bowl window closed. I'm gonna go ahead and start it. Pretty much it's closed. It's closed because when you give up top receivers, especially at that speedster, I mean I don't know how can you recover from that because you have another speedster, I don't think he could do a lot of things that Tyreek could do. Yeah, you have Miko Hardman, but he can't do a lot of things Tyreek could do. It's just some things that you just can't teach another guy to do that the other guy can do. They fast, but that don't mean that the other man can't do what he could do and try to replace what he do. And you picked up Juju, but it's most likely gonna be just for the TikTok shows. No offense to Juju, good receiver, but it's just gonna be enough for the TikTok shows and whatnot. I feel like it's gonna be a harder season for Kansas City to even try to make it to the Super Bowl, even the playoffs at that. Now with the AFC West, got some boys at every team now. So as far as the Super Bowl, nope. And I've been saying this for a while. That Patrick Mahomes give me Russell Wilson vibe. Because the first 2 years of Russell Wilson's career is the same first 2 years of Patrick Mahomes' career. First year, both of them made it to the championship game, lost. Second year, they both made it to the Super Bowl, won. Third year, made it to the Super Bowl and lost. Fourth year, I think Russell got bounced out of the divisional. Mahomes got bounced out of the championship game again. So I feel like it's gonna be harder for Mahomes to get the boys back to where they need to be, especially with mediocre defense that they have that they still haven't put together. Losing a top safety in Tyrann Mathieu at that. You have holes to fill on defense, and it's gonna be hard to replace a guy like Tyreek Hill that can do so much for their offense. That's just my take on it. Go ahead, Zoe.
Okay. Of course it's close. I feel like it was stupid as fuck to pay Patrick Mahomes all that fucking money. You gave this man the whole bank. You feel what I'm saying? What it was, $500,000? $500 million?
Yeah,
Who
10 years,
the fuck you know
$500
worth $500 million? You know what I'm saying?
wait.
Niggas make that in time of their career. You know what I'm saying? Like full length. You know what I'm saying? If you're a superstar, you make $500 million in your whole career. This nigga was handed $500 million. Like here you go. Like what? Okay, the chief organization is I can't say the R word. You know what I'm saying? I've been told not to say that. But they're stupid.
I'm trying to find a producer that said that.
Hey man, I got people.
You can't say it.
Yeah, I don't want to get blackballed.
We
can't say the R word.
Start, you feel me? I can't get canceled before I start. But look, it's the fact that like people gotta understand they gave this man $500 million, bro, and did not once think, hey, I got other players who are superstars. They're gonna want some money. Look, let me tell you something. Tyrann Mathieu was down here, down south, you feel me? Over there in New Orleans. You feel me? At the Saints spot. So he might be going to the Saints. I'm just saying. If we being real, all the wide receivers are gone. I don't care if you still got Nicole Hardman. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. He's pretty good, but you got to understand, he's one player that is one-dimensional. And last time I checked, if you're a one-dimensional receiver, you can't be moving up in the ranks. You can't go past slot receiver like that. You can't be the 2 or the 1. You know what I'm saying? You got to be versatile as a receiver. You got to be able to run the slants. You got to be able to run. Well, he can run slants. but you got to be able to run those 15 cutbacks. You know what I'm saying? You got to run those straight routes. And on top of that, these safeties are starting to get a little bit smarter. You feel me? These defenses are getting a little bit smarter because I used to think that, like, yo, there's no way the defense will be able to catch up, you know, to the way this offense is just snapping like that. Like, today's offensive playbook is RPO like crazy. You feel what I'm saying? And at the same time, they can run a spread. And they'll fuck around and run that at the same time. So that's why I said it's like I was scared for defense. I didn't think that they could be able to catch up, you know, to the way that like offense is moving in the NFL. But boy, I'm telling you, man, these safeties and these corners are getting smarter and smarter. And it's obvious that these wide receivers got to do pass interference and shit. I've never seen so many offensive pass interferences in my life. But I'm telling you, bro, these corners are getting smarter. So it's going to be very tough to get a wide receiver that's basic like Nicole Harvin to get open. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, it's going to be tough. I mean, I would like to see what happens this upcoming year, but I think they done. Like, as far as, like, even making it to, like, you know, the AFC Championship game like they used to, it's not going to happen. So we can talk about Super Bowl and the Chiefs all we want to, but are they going to make it as far as they used to make it? You feel me?
Exactly.
Is it like at this point, are they one and done? You feel what I'm saying? Like you win one playoff game because of Patrick Mahomes tricks, and then that's it? Because you can't say fucking Tyreek Hill down there somewhere. You can't do that now. So, you know, hey, that's how I feel. Like, now it's like, are they even playoff contenders? That's the question.
Right?
Man, I feel like when you got Patrick Mahomes, the window ain't never closed, bro. Because, like, when I think about it, if you look, Aaron Rodgers, right? Y'all think he's going to the playoffs this year?
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to find a way.
That's what I think about Patrick Mahomes. He's going to find a way. I know the conference is tough, but Patrick Mahomes is a whole different breed. Look, Joe Burrow, right? No O-line. Average defense. Still took his team to the Super Bowl. Josh Allen. Besides Stephon Diggs, right? Everybody else is like okay at when it comes to weapons. His defense is solid, and I think it's the same thing with the Chiefs. They still got a solid team, and Mahomes is still good. And you got to remember, Patrick Mahomes said that he was still trying to figure out the NFL. He was still trying to figure out how to read defenses. So that might have played a part last year because, you know, for the first few seasons, he was just lobbing that bit up to Tyreek. Now he's getting into, like, the midpoint of his career where he's starting to learn how to read defenses and break teams apart. And as soon as he figured that thing out, man, it's going to be kind of scary. Because I think last year he was just like, you know, he was just playing just to play. But now that he knows he got to get more serious about it, the competition level is going to go up. Like, the Chiefs are going to be competitive, bro. Like, I can't see them out of the Super Bowl window. I mean, let's say I'll say this. They won't go to the Super Bowl as frequently because that conference is tough. But you can never count them out the window.
Dennis?
Shit, I damn sure can. Hey. Chiefs, bro. Chiefs. The famous meme, fuck it, Mahomes down there, Tyreek down there somewhere. Hey, Mahomes better get inside his bag. They got rid of Tyreek and picked up Juju. Who the fuck? Okay. Why? Like, just why? I understand he kept Tyreek and picked up Juju at wide receiver number 2, you feel me, or some shit. But you picked up a wide receiver number 2 to replace the wide receiver number 1? Oh, no, bro. I feel like the Chiefs had like a long season ahead of them. They cannot forget the division they in. Teams are building. Bro. The goddamn Chargers. They building. Who else? The Broncos. They building. The Raiders. Man, who they got? Chandler Jones? But anywho, bro. Put it like this. The Super Bowl run, though, that bit is a small percent close. Like, yo, but the rental enough for that bitch to get Breeze in. Good enough you feel Breeze. That bitch like that now, bro. Good look. He go to the players all you want.
All
The
right.
thing
I
that
mean,
got me is last year, bro. Matter of fact, Frank, he said that shit 2 years ago. That he trying to figure out the defense. He said that shit 2 years ago, bro. Last season, season just happened. He got beat by the Bengals. By the Bengals. It wasn't no like, oh, the Bengals that came and beat up Frank Square. It was the comeback ran that he got himself locked down most of the second half. He couldn't score second half. I feel like his window is closed because next season, more players need to get paid, bro. They need to get paid. That $500 million. He better take a QB leadership route and cut down. Cut his paycheck. Do something. Good look. He may be good this year. Next year, same thing finna happen again. Someone finna get paid. What you gonna do? Sign a next free agent? Yeah, it feel like it closed, bro. It closed.
hey though, you gotta remember though, it's gonna be the same situation for all these other quarterbacks: Joe Burrow, Lamar, Deshaun. Well, Deshaun already getting paid. So like, that might even up the level because everybody might be in the same financial situation. Because
How much
these
Joe getting
quarterbacks get
paid?
more expensive.
But Joe still have rookie contract though. Like, he's
He got
straight.
he got 3 more years,
He's
but they probably
straight though.
they're gonna sign him early though.
Yeah,
I mean,
the QB that took him to the Super Bowl, why not? But for now, he's straight on the rookie contract.
I got a question.
Yeah,
what's up?
Yeah.
Do y'all think paying Mahomes 10 years, 500 mil was really, really worth it?
yeah,
With
No.
one ring
No.
to show
No.
nothing. Yeah,
3 years to have been on the
But
contract.
there's the Tom
You
Brady
never
contract.
think-
You want to be realistic.
You want
Look,
to know why? You want to know
look.
why it's the only
Go ahead.
contract in the world or in NFL franchise? Because nobody else is stupid as fuck to do no shit like that.
but his contracts are going.
Look, bro, I
Okay.
don't give a fuck how many Super Bowls we fucking get to. God damn it. Jim Kelly, bitch, got Buffalo to 4 of them motherfuckers, right? Lost all of them bitches. You think they paid his ass $500 million?
Exactly.
Okay, so this my thing about the 500, right?
Yeah.
You know how many other fucking players and other motherfucking free agents could have got some paper? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like we saying like 500, you know what I'm saying, in like 1 year, 2 years type shit. Like, of course, it's like over 10 years. But let's be realistic, bro. That's money you can negotiate, you can restructure and shit like that. Okay, let me tell you something, bitch. By the time year 3 come up, you better start reconstruction. Because if you don't change anything up with this Chiefs, the Chiefs don't change anything up, this is gonna be the worst franchise. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about the worst downfall for a franchise ever. Let's be real, bro. Because Patrick Mahomes, he can't do that shit by himself, bro. This will tell y'all, look, if you're a quarterback, you gotta understand, bro. You can't do this shit by yourself, bitch. You need protection. Okay? And it ain't one of them linemen gone. You feel what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they lost one of them linemen. All right? And if you're a quarterback, you can't throw the bitch to yourself. You need receivers. Then they lose by 3 of them motherfuckers. Oh, okay. In order to get back on the field as a quarterback, bitch, you need a defense, right? Then they just lose goddamn corner, and they about to lose the safety, and Tyrann Mathieu, matter of fact, a leader. Oh, so how you gonna get back on the field, Patrick? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Look. Let me tell you something, bro. We black, so we can't necessarily be franchise owners, but we know what the fuck we talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, who the fuck is the Chiefs owner? We don't know him. I don't know him. What's his name? Mariucci. I don't know what the fuck his name is.
That's the coach, man.
Good question.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest, bro. Like, that was the stupidest move that I've probably ever seen. Yeah, cool. I want to see a black man get paid. That's cool. But at the same time, bro, that was the stupidest fucking move I ever seen. It's the same thing I said with Russell Wilson. When Russell Wilson got paid, I said, oh yeah, kudos. I love to see a black man get paid. But that was the stupidest fucking move I've ever seen. You feel what I'm saying? You got this generous ass Thomas Brady, who has made sure his boys got paid. And what was the benefit? He got 7 of them. Patrick got what? How many? How many Patrick got?
Patrick just got 1.
Okay,
And a
so when the fuck was winning 1 Super Bowl worth $500 million?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Because, I mean, like, think about it. You mean to tell me you can't pay this man all this money after winning 1 Super Bowl? And he come back the second year in the Super Bowl and got smacked 31-9 to a Tom Brady team that you beat in the regular season? Like, come on, man. Like, if we all being realistic, if it's about the team, you should have never ever thought about paying this man 10 years, $500 million. 5 years, 200. Okay, all right, cool. We could talk a little bit about that. 5 for 200 or 5 for like 180 or something like that. Okay, cool. You still have enough money to bring back the Honey Badger, bring back the Cheetah, pay the Cheetah when it's time to pay him. No, I think if we all gonna look back at the stats, the Cheetah finished top 5 leading receiver. I think 2 straight seasons. Then 2 straight seasons. And you mean to tell me that's still not enough to get him a contract that he deserves?
Come on.
And not only that, he been the leading receiver since Patrick Mahomes been their quarterback. He been the leading receiver since, like, what, 4 years he played with Mahomes? And those 4 years he led the team in receiver. Number 2 behind him, Kelsey. Of course you gotta pay him. And guess what? Whereas when you needed a big stop and the clutchest moment ever, on a defensive standpoint, Chris Jones rushing the passes to force him to throw it to the Honey Badger, you don't got that no more. Yeah, you picked up Justin Reed. That's cool now. Not saying he a bad safety, but he's not Honey Badger.
He's not.
He's not. Like, there's a lot of things that Tyrann Mathieu do way better than Justin Reed can do. So it's like, when you pay somebody that a lot of money like that, and you have other guys on the team that been balling their ass off, keeping the team relevant, and you know, not only that, making a name for themselves, you gotta pay those motherfuckers, bro. Them motherfuckers, you just don't like lead the team like that. And I never thought that Mahomes was worth 500 M. Never thought. Just because he got 1 ring does not define that he's 10 years 500 M. Because what it's looking like is a Russell Wilson type career. Literally how I'm seeing it.
That's what stuck.
He's stuck until it's time for him to get traded after being 10 years with the team, which is most likely going to happen. That I kind of see it.
This boy got a 10-year sentence.
Hey, I guess I'm gonna be the only one here who argue on the other side. You feel me? I'm old on the other side, so it don't matter. It don't matter. I love being the bad guy. You feel me? But I think it's a good deal because, like, the way I'm looking at it, every year you hear a quarterback getting big money. The money goes up every year. 4 or 3 years from now, we're gonna be looking at Patrick Mahomes' contract and be like, oh, he's getting underpaid. Like we said, a couple years ago.
Not.
Yes, we will.
Underpaid.
Yes, we will. Right now, listen. Quarterback standard.
Bro,
They
making 50 million a year.
Okay, so look, Patrick Mahomes getting paid 40 mil, right? Every time a quarterback gets paid, a different quarterback gets paid a little bit more. So if Patrick Mahomes get 40 mil, Kyler Murray will say, I want 45. Lamar gonna be like, I want 50. Who else? Josh Allen gonna like, I want 55. It's gonna keep going up. And in a couple years, it's a good deal looking back. And you got him long term, and he's a good quarterback. Bro, I think it might be a steal in a couple years. This is a long term move. And plus, if you know you got your guy, and quarterbacks play for like more than 10 years anyway. So like, I don't see a bit. This is not Albert Hainsworth, bro. Like, you can replace Albert Hainsworth. A quarterback, that's not an easy thing to replace.
Yes, it is, bro.
A quarterback?
Look, bro, that shit is the nuttiest shit I have ever seen, bro.
How?
I'm gonna tell you why. These niggas get old. Some of these niggas, like, okay, think about it, right? Who was a good quarterback for a good little bit of time?
The only example I can think about is Andrew Luck.
Let's use Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
Andrew Luck was fire as hell, bro, until his ass started to get injured.
But there's something in the contract that says you don't have to pay that much money if the player gets injured or retired.
This is my thing, right? This is my thing about shit.
Though I can't hear you.
Interception and touchdown ratio gonna be like. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Talk about what they want. Oh, he get paid 40. I want 45. Don't nobody get fucked because you want 45, boy. Because your ass is old now. Okay, think about that. Oh, you got an ACL injury last year. Think about that. Oh, I got a draft pick coming up who's much younger, who's faster, and who can throw deeper. Okay. Oh, what else? Yeah. I can get your ass for cheaper. Matter of fact, I can trade you, get some draft picks. You got to think about shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So this Patrick Mahomes shit, don't let this be an example for you, Frank.
So hold on. So you say you can get rid of Patrick Mahomes and replace him easy? That's what you're trying to say?
Patrick Mahomes ain't even worth $2 million.
So you trade Patrick Mahomes right now. Who you gonna get to replace him? Malik Willis? Willis?
What the fuck you mean? I'm gonna trade for Trey Lance if I could.
Trey Lance? Over Patrick Mahomes?
Yes.
I'd rather pay Patrick Mahomes $500 million. Come on now.
Nah, hell no.
Nah. Patrick Mahomes at least taking me to the playoffs every year. Trey Lance ain't taking me to the playoffs every year.
Trey Lance ain't get to play yet, but I guarantee I wouldn't pay his dad $300 million.
Because we haven't seen what he can do. If he can do what Patrick Mahomes can do, then we pay him $300 million.
Hold on. You speaking on my dog Trey? Because I was sleeping on him before, but you speaking on him too much. Watch what Kyle do. Watch what Kyle do.
Nah, I don't know what Trey can do. We gotta see that. We haven't seen that on the play yet.
Watch what Kyle do. Watch what Kyle fucking Shanahan do. Watch what he do.
But listen though,
he had RG fucking 3. Watch what the fuck he do. I'm telling you.
He gonna choke. He gonna choke in the playoffs. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Because I mean, you brought the nigga up like he went to the Super Bowl back to back.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the same kind of players that he had with RG3. He can do it with Trey Lance to make that way better.
Oh, okay.
Trey Lance, that's what I'm saying.
I would trade for Trey Lance and fuck that whole shit up.
And I agree with you on that one. I would probably trade for Trey Lance too.
What you mean? Like, if I look, this is my thing, bro. I guarantee in year 7, they're gonna be looking to trade Patrick Mahomes or reconstruct his contract, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this was a stupid deal. That's my whole point. This was a stupid deal. 500 to one man. Think about it. That's dumb. Like, Frank, for instance, bro. Like, say Vita Vea get motherfucking 22 sacks.
That's a different position. You want to give Vita Vea a 10-year contract.
Just example.
This quarterback. This is a whole different.
There's some miraculous, right? Like Patrick Mahomes, it's never seen before. You feel what I'm saying? You know how these motherfuckers get with the writers?
Yeah.
So this motherfucker get like 23, 24 sacks, right? Break the fucking record. Okay.
Yeah.
You think the Bucks is dumb enough to start paying this nigga just mad money?
I don't think any team would do that though. Because that's a defensive tackle. Like, you can replace a defensive tackle.
Okay, so let me use a different position.
Okay.
Let me use a different position.
I feel like quarterback the only position that you can use.
Go receiver.
No. Todd Gurley got paid fat money, didn't he?
Yeah, he got paid like
Rams. What happened to him?
He got cut.
No, he got injured.
And he got cut.
Then he got cut. Yeah, but I'm just saying.
And then they have to pay that money no more.
But you don't know what's going to happen to these players in come time.
Yeah, that's why there's something in the contract that says if you get injured, they don't have to pay you the rest of that money. That's how the contracts work.
But that's what I'm telling you is not a good example. Because you said, Pat Mahomes getting paid $40 million. Then Kyler Murray or fucking what's the other sucker name who cried about this fucking rule? You said Josh Allen. Yeah,
Josh Allen.
That crybaby bitch. He even said, I want $45 million. Of course he'll cry for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, bro, this nigga scrambled. And he's big. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a linebacker or a corner that's going to want to put a lick on him. He been flexing all 2021. I know you seen it.
But let's not lie, bro. Like, how often do a quarterback get career-ending injuries? Very few quarterbacks get career. Huh?
Alex Smith was very close.
Alex
Alex
Smith.
Smith.
He could have died.
But who else? It doesn't. It's like it's the percentage that
Peyton
happen
Manning.
is very low. They
Peyton
get
Manning damn near
at
had a
the
career
very
ending
worst.
injury
At the
too.
very worst, they'll get
Neck.
injured for 1 year and then come back, and then they'll be good. Tom Brady tore his ACL 1 year. He hasn't been
RG3
injured
got
since.
injured when was never the same.
Yeah, but he didn't even get paid though.
But to be
Andrew
fair,
Luck got hit and retired early.
Yeah, and they didn't have to pay the rest of the money.
What are you talking about? I'm just saying these niggas get hurt, and now you still owe him money. That's a dumb contract. Say Patrick Mahomes, right? Say Patrick Mahomes, because he like to scramble, right?
Yeah.
Then you see him damn near die in the Super Bowl. You seen that hit.
Yeah.
You feel me? His neck was like this and shit like that. You seen that shit. So what if the next hit he get, and knock on wood, God forbid, I don't wish no injury on nobody. But if he get hit and the nigga hit him the way where, nigga, you might look like Inky Johnson. You might end up like Inky Johnson. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, bro, you gotta think about that.
Though it literally wouldn't count against the cap, bro. They wouldn't have to pay for that because like it's an injury thing.
Oh, not to cut anybody off. Hold on.
Yeah.
Frank, now I ain't even gonna hold you. You're gonna look back at this podcast when Patrick Mahomes do not get another ring.
I ain't never said he's gonna get another ring. I said the window's still open.
And you're gonna also look back at this podcast when he probably missed the playoffs 2 straight seasons or make the playoffs and get bounced right back out. I'm telling you, I'm just saying. I'm agreeing with Zoe because it's just dumb to pay him all that money where you have other guys that are just as reliable as him. You saying the quarterback position is not replaceable? It is replaceable. It's football. It's football, bro. Anybody can be replaced. Let's just take an example.
When I say that though, I meant like on an elite level though, like on this level. Like I'm talking about.
Yes, at elite,
Can't happen, my boy.
level.
It can, but like it's hard. When Peyton Manning retired, it took them like 4 years, like many years till they got Russell Wilson.
Yeah, but look though, I'm not saying. I'm gonna just give an example. I'm not gonna say Andrew Luck was Peyton Manning, but Peyton Manning was replaceable because they literally used their first pick on Andrew Luck, and Andrew Luck got to the playoffs almost every year. So yeah,
but how often does that happen though?
It happens very often because you see teams like Kansas City is definitely another example. Alex Smith was their quarterback. They drafted a quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, when Alex Smith was still good enough to go ahead and lead them boys. I think Alex Smith only played 1 year, and that was Patrick Mahomes' rookie year, and they traded him. What happened next? Super Bowl. Yes, it happens often. It happens very much often.
But we all knew what Alex Smith was, though. He was like an average quarterback. Like he was a game manager.
He was an average quarterback. Yeah, he still played at an elite level, going to the playoffs at an elite level. He might not got them a ring or whatever, but he still got Kansas City to the playoffs every single year. AFC West titles every single year.
But they still want to be smart enough to give him Alex Smith like a 10-year contract because he can only take you to a certain level.
You're right, but that's the same with Mahomes. Mahomes can only take you to a certain level.
I feel like,
but look, in the playoffs every year is something good.
I feel like I feel like when you Patrick Mahomes though, you can still take your team to the Super Bowl year in year out. That's not something that you can say about Alex Smith.
I'm gonna say this, right? So if you're looking at a 10-year contract for $500 million as a good contract, if you ask me, if you're on a 10-year contract for $500 million, you better be in the fucking Super Bowl all 10 years. You better be worth that fucking 10 years of $500 million. And losing Tyreek Hill and Tyrann Mathieu better not be no excuse. I'm just saying. And this was, if you ask me, this was supposed to be the year that they bounced back from the ass whooping that they took from us in the city at that, running for his entire fucking life, the whole entire game. This is supposed to get set back. He's going to come back and beat whoever the hell came out the NFC for the Super Bowl, but didn't make it.
Left them fucking points on the board playing around.
Exactly. Instead of either managing the lead or keep doing what's working in that Chelsea game, because at halftime, what it was, 21-3 at halftime?
Mm-hmm.
And then they lose 27-24? Should have been 28-3. Even better, 35-3. Cincinnati couldn't do shit.
Comeback season.
And he's still trying to learn the defense. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's an excuse. That's an excuse. What you mean you're still trying to learn how to read the
He
defense?
said that 2 years ago.
It's an excuse. Nothing but an excuse.
He needs
Brady
some
been
milk.
doing this shit for 23 years and got 7 Super Bowls.
Actually, when that ain't fit Tom Brady though.
The way he scrambles, he needs some milk. I'm
The
telling you,
Bengals
boy.
had him like that second
Like
half.
bro, like
The
he
Bengals straight up
scrambles like
boxed them.
nobody else, bro. Like, bro, you worth 500 million and you scrambling. Sit your
And my
ass in
thing
that
is-
pocket and look for somebody.
And my thing is, bro, everybody know how Andy Reid like to run his offense. This is the first time he had a different organized offense in a while. A quarterback that can scramble and throw that bitch 90 yards or further if he could. He had an offensive Mike Vick. That shit eventually died down. Box. And eventually that's exactly what's gonna happen with Kansas City.
He ain't had no
This shit
defense.
gonna
Though.
die down. But yeah, he ain't had no defense. And that's the
I'm
thing with
gonna be
Andy
100
Reid.
that.
A lot of teams. Well, he only coached what 2 teams: Eagles and the Chiefs. Both similarities. Fire ass offense, sorry ass defense.
Absolutely.
Simple as that. Simple
Absolutely.
as that.
And he always
And-
had this one fire ass safety. He had Brian Dawkins with the Eagles. And you gotta think about shit like that. Like when it come down to an Andy Reid team, it's exactly the fucking same. You know what I'm saying? Like you just said. So it's like, nigga, as soon as I found out that like Danny Swanson was like slipping up, I was like, oh yeah, this whole team screwed. This whole team screwed. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like he's always had like good safeties, never really like decent corners. And the only time he really had a decent corner, you know what I'm saying, they got close to the Super Bowl, that was Devontae Samuels. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, I really wanted Michael Vick to win a Super Bowl. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna just say that. I really wanted Michael Vick to win a Super Bowl. I thought it was gonna be with the Eagles. But it's just like, it's Andy Reid. You know what I'm saying? Like, Andy Reid, it's always something where it's just like, oh, fuck, we ain't gonna win this game. Like, you just sense it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for Eagle fans. Because, bro, y'all niggas got close, like, multiple times and fucked up, so.
And also, another thing about Andy Reid team is the fact that he'll always have a good quarterback. Always. He will always have a good quarterback. We can all name a couple quarterbacks that he done coach, and you know how well that did. Donovan McNabb is one of them. Mike Vick. He had Alex Smith. Now he have Mahomes. But what they all did not have was a good enough defense to get them far enough. And you know, even with that Super Bowl that Kansas City won, that's because, I mean, like, the teams they played in the playoffs was pretty much, their offense was pretty much one-dimensional. So once you figure out how to stop it completely, they're nothing. Tennessee Titans. All you got to do is just fucking not even sit in the house. Have everybody in the gap, fill your gap, you'll be right there in Derrick Henry face all day. San Francisco. Fill those guys. Jimmy's not going to throw it.
Hey,
He's not
hey,
going to find somebody else.
hey, time out. Time out. Time out. Time out.
I knew
Only
you
reason,
was.
only reason they want that damn Super Bowl, because Kyle Shanahan want to pass the ball instead of keep on running it. They couldn't start the one. They couldn't start the one, but Kyle Shanahan had a bright idea to throw it with Jimmy. Why? 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 Why, Kyle? Nah, people think the goddamn Chiefs, the almighty goddamn team now.
That boy Raheem was nice.
You got a point.
Y'all fucked
You
that
got a
up.
point. They couldn't stop Raheem. They couldn't stop Tevin Coleman. And then when they ran that jet sweep with Debo got what? 20 yards a pop every time.
And a touchdown.
And the tutties.
It's cooking up.
And also, Kyle Shanahan is another reason why Falcons lost the Super Bowl too. Because they was killing their ass airing the ball all game.
He
Then they
is
want to start
a
running the ball.
choker. He is a choker. I've been saying that.
But yeah, Frank, to go ahead and answer your question though, back on to you know, pretty much sum it up. The money is good. Anybody would love to have 500 M in 10 years. Anybody would. I probably signed it. Zoe probably would. Darius would. But however though, me being the quarterback, I want the money, But then again, I want the weapons. All right, I want to keep my guys. I don't want you know what I'm saying. If I'm gonna eat, I want Tyree to eat with me.
Yeah.
I want Travis to eat with me. That's why Brady. That's why Brady been taking low amount of money, like 2-3 year contracts for maybe like 20 or something like that, and still have his team.
Bro, think about that
7
shit,
rings
dog.
later.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
to be fair, his wife is making dough too. Like she's making a whole lot of money. He can take discount
But
too.
it's
Who
not
the
about
fuck
his wife
cares?
though. It's not
That's
about
why
his
he.
wife.
That's why he's kind of able to do something like that though.
This
I
is
ain't gonna
just
lie.
quarterbacks right now. It's not about his wife.
The
No,
man got like
it's
2
not. But I'm
wives.
just saying. I'm just saying. It
Years.
would be different if he didn't have like $1 billion wife on the side that can help out. But all right, whatever.
Nigga, man,
I got off
talking
topic.
about,
20
talking about, talking
straight
about, talking about.
years of playoff Super Bowl contender. 20 years of Super Bowl contention, bro. Think about that.
But listen, Tommy started doing that after like his 10 seasons in the league. That's when he started taking discounts and stuff.
How many
You
years
gotta
was he
get
in the
paid
league
first.
until he won a Super Bowl?
How many years you said?
How many
10?
years was he in the league until he won his first Super Bowl?
3.
About 3.
Oh
Right?
no,
So Brady won.
one.
So
My bad.
Brady
One.
won. After his rookie season, year 2 won Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And think about it. My dog won 7 of them teams. But look, let's be real. Do you
We
really
can't even
think-
name a quarterback that got as much as him.
You can't.
'Cause,
You can't even name a franchise that won more than this nigga.
God damn it.
You got a
These
point.
motherfuckers got 7. He holding up them bitches like this. He got 2 hands to show.
Bro, the nigga is amongst Bill Russell shit when it come down to rings, bro. You gotta think about that. There is no other player touching Tom Brady with rings, man, in the NFL. Not even NFL teams. So like, come on, man.
Hold on. Sorry to interrupt this, but what's this argument again? Like I forgot what we argued. We just talking about how many
It's
rings
the
he got.
Mahomes
The
argument,
topic
but
is
it's in
the Chiefs.
general.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Is the Chiefs Super Bowl window closed? And it's because of Patrick Mahomes' $500 million. You don't take that much money and make sure your mans don't get paid, bro. You make sure your folks get paid. I don't give a fuck if a nigga offer your ass a fucking $1 trillion. You hear me? You make sure you split that shit up with the guys and make sure your ass is successful all around.
Exactly,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? That shit don't make no sense, bro. That shit was a dumb deal, Frank.
But at the same time, then Patrick Mahomes said that he wanted to make sure the contract was at a level where it can make sure that his teammates could get paid as well.
He wanted, bro.
Yeah.
The
He
contract was
made-
built for years
He might
later.
have thought that he made sure that it was at that level. But motherfucker, you
Because
still lost
he-
the Cheetah, goddammit. And the Honey Badger. What you mean you making sure your contract is
And then
enough
also,
to where,
but
like,
also you gotta
got your
remember,
money,
you gotta remember
and
the
they don't
salary
got
cap
theirs.
is going up every year too.
No, you just said, didn't he make sure the contract, in the contract, make sure the team got paid? He was talking about his motherfucking household, his motherfucking agent, his parents, all that shit. The team
His
Mahomes.
wife, his daughter,
You
Bitch
feel
ass
what
little
I'm
brother.
saying? He don't care about
and
Kansas City.
Jackson Mahomes.
He don't give a damn about Kansas City. Kansas City tax money is in Patrick Mahomes' pocket. Where the fuck you think they getting this $500 million from? Come on, boy. That shit don't make no sense. Frank, all around, bro, that shit not good for him. He don't know what to do with that much money. Nigga, somebody offered him $500 million. You don't know what to do with that money. You know
I
what I'm saying?
don't know what to do with that much money.
Let me ask you this question.
That's
Frank.
generational welfare.
Let me ask you this question, Frank.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question. Which contract you signing? And Darius and so you can answer this too. Which contract you signing? 10 years, 500, or 5 years, 230?
I'm gonna take that 5 to 30.
You said 5-230?
Yeah,
How much that is a year?
that's about what? 40, about 40,
Ugh,
43
time to do
million a
them.
year.
Math.
Time to do the math. Do the
Yeah, I
math.
think it's a little bit too much.
What is that? Divide 230 into 5.
46 a year.
I'll take the 5 years because then I can get another 5 years after that to get more money.
Our point! Our point!
Yeah.
That's a good point. Because if you think about it, that's literally half of that shit. And at the same time, it's like, if you a G like that, I'm pretty sure you'll renegotiate too if you got that mindset to take the 5. You feel what I'm saying? So is like you'll take that money in like the first 2 years, but by the time the third year, you realize your team fucking sucked and you done took a couple of injuries. You know what I'm saying? You done got beat up a couple times, so you probably take that shit probably like the end of the second year, probably like the third year. You feel what I'm saying? But it's literally the fact, Frank, that if you take all that money, bro, you don't get to spread that money out to get weapons and help. You feel what I'm saying? And that's really the reason why Russell Westbrook left. Like, if we being real, dog, like, he knew he should have took that fucking money. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
You ain't had no business. And like you said, his wife is making some fucking money. We ain't gonna sleep on Sierra like that, even though she ain't really making no music right now. She's sitting on motherfucking residuals or some kind of shit.
Child support, dude.
But you gotta understand, like.
Hold on. Did he sign that contract before he got with Sierra or after?
He been with Sierra for a long ass time, bro.
Yeah, it was after he been with Sierra, cause she woke up. She
Yeah.
was like,
Daddy Russell.
But no, like I know this off. It's a little bit off topic. But that nigga lame as fuck. The nigga that called Russell Wilson a square, bro. How the fuck are you a square when you making M's and making sure your wife is straight? You feel me? What, bro? Look, you got.
And not only that, he take care of his kid. He take care of another kid that's not even his. How you gonna call a nigga a square?
Bro.
Doing a man job.
Let me tell you
this
something,
generation
bro.
don't really know about that dad stuff.
Let me ask you, what they used to say square mean in math?
Same math.
Say what?
What does square mean in math?
I mean, I wasn't that good at math.
Pull out this. My definition of square.
Right?
My definition of square the fuck nigga, bro. Your mic, Zoe.
Oh, so you're mute. Your mic.
You said it's a fuck nigga. That's what you think about it.
That my definition of square is a fuck nigga. If somebody say
it's
that,
not though.
Yeah,
it's not though, D. Look, you gotta understand.
I feel like definitely when he said
what a square is, bro. Look, you gotta understand what a square is, bro. A square is twice all. You feel what I'm saying? If that means twice all, that means I'm twice the man that you can be. That's a fact. You feel what I'm saying? If you a square, bro, you twice the man. What do you mean? So it's like you gotta look at the facts, bro. Most squares stay away from statistics. Most squares want to do what's right, stay out of trouble, right? So you gotta understand, bro. These square niggas, man, they coming back around. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, they lame as fucking high school and college, but by the time they adults, nigga, you gotta ask their ass for a job.
well, I'd call that dude a man then.
Hey, but that's the thing. You as a man would call that man a man, but these lame niggas out here calling him a square.
Well, these lame ass niggas wanna like, okay, let's be for real now.
Yeah.
They didn't have nobody like to look up to type shit. Like most of these niggas don't have dads. Most of these niggas hang out with a base around the street.
Exactly.
These niggas been on the block since the 70s, still on the same street corner, bro. Come on, bro.
Hey, that's why I salute to all the men that, you know what I'm saying? It's not their job to take care of another child, bro. That's not theirs. That belongs to another man. Me personally, bro. You know, like it's a lot of growing up. One, I'm only 22 and I'm doing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then some of these older men, you know what I'm saying? It's not like their age is different from mine, but still, it's a lot of growing up because like it's not something you don't want to do. But guess what? If you're gonna be with that woman, you got to deal with that child too. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to do whatever it takes. But if you want to keep this girl, you gotta always remember that child always gonna be with her regardless. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So like it's not like literally most niggas gonna call another nigga a square because they don't have the guts to do the same shit that man is doing. They don't have the same type of mentality to do the same shit he doing because that man know what he want. Mm-hmm. That man want her and the child, but he want the whole thing, the whole fucking meal. And it's just simple as that, bro. No man, I see that have a stepchild, but it's not a square to me at all. Not at all, bro, because he's doing what a man's supposed to do that another man should have been doing. Yeah. It's just simple as that.
I just had to say that, bro, because that shit was on my chest heavy as fuck. Because I was just like, I've never heard of this nigga. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that said it. You feel me? Like, of course he on, you know, I guess, who is it? Brandon Marshall podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think he started his own thing too.
Yeah,
Talking
but
about
that
Yeah.
shit just nutty. You
Channing,
know what I'm saying?
Channing
Like to
Crowder,
call a man
sorry.
out like that, bro, for being a real man and calling him, you know. But anyway, what's the next topic, bro?
Hey, that was our spill. That was our topic. Where is Kansas City's Super Bowl window closed, and we even expand on more on that. So you guys let us know what y'all think. I'm gonna also ask this question. Leave it in the comment section. Same question go to y'all. Are you taking the 10-year, $500 million contract, or are you taking the 5-year, 230? You guys let us know in the comments. So next topic.
Hold on.
Uh,
That was a whole 35-minute topic. 40,
You
40
damn
minutes
right, because
actually.
that shit was
40,
real.
40.
Man,
Shit, that
we
shit
gonna have to
got
cut
deep.
out the film. We gonna have to cut out the film, but shit.
That's fine. It'll be alright.
Yeah, the Russell Wilson topic. We'll just say that was a topic.
That is a topic.
It was basically.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Yeah.
everything that we just talked about that 45 minutes was a topic.
yeah. It was about 3 topics in
Everything.
that motherfucker.
No,
Hey,
it was just the Chiefs
I
topic and then the
predicted that.
Russell topic. It was just two topics right
let's
there.
get through the
That's true.
I did.
damn. Let's get through this one last topic.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
then watch like
We're
one
done.
film.
We'll do
But
the film.
that's
We
a
can do the
great
film next week
conversation
though.
about the Chiefs though, bro. Let's be
All
real.
right.
Like that's an expansion conversation.
Yeah.
Because you gotta think
Hey,
about
but
it.
leave, and also leave that father shit in this video too, bro. Leave it in this video too, man.
Yeah.
Most of these YouTube probably gonna get our asses about it because I'm about to say the word. Excuse my French in advance. But most of these fuck niggas need to learn. It's simple as that. They have to fucking learn, bro. We're gonna deal with somebody. You gonna deal with somebody that got a child? You better fucking deal with both of them. Simple as that.
That-
Excuse my French, YouTube. But all right, with Don Staley winning another title, is that a step forward in women's sport? Zoe.
Man. If we talk about Donna Staley just herself, bro, like she is, I don't care about YouTube like that. She's the shit, boy. Like, let's be real, man. Don Staley, even as a woman that that played basketball in the WNBA, she was turning up in there. You feel what I'm saying? And most players can't show that when they become coaches. Let's just be honest. Not a lot of players can be coaches. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're great. You know what I'm saying? If you're great at something, you can't necessarily teach a motherfucker how to be you. You know what I'm saying? Like even Michael Jordan, right? Look at Michael Jordan. He's the greatest basketball player of all time. But at the same time, his kids sorry as fuck. LeBron, on the other hand, he just so happened to have kids that's fire as fuck, and that shit come from coaching. It don't matter how you put it. You be like, well, that's their daddy, whatever the case may be. But they distance themselves from dad to coach. You know what I'm saying? It happens. So
I don't know.
Don Staley, bro, she literally you could tell like she has a close relationship with her players. You feel what I'm saying? One. Number two is literally the fact of the fact that she was a player, so she stood in them shoes. You feel what I'm saying? It's amazing to see what she has done, you know what I'm saying, from player to coach. And she has already started building a dynasty, you know what I'm saying? I remember when they started to talk about UConn coach and how he was undefeated in the national championship. And she said, I got one too. I want to know, and I'm undefeated too. What you mean? But she didn't say what you mean exactly that. But it's definitely a step forward. I made a post the other day, because the WNBA is not ready for this class of women that's coming out of college. These girls got M's right now in college, bro, just for their name. You know what I'm saying? You thought the NIL was just for the boys? Nah, these girls getting paid too. I'm sorry, these women are getting paid too. So when they get to the WNBA, the actual profession, after they just left college, I expect to get paid. You feel what I'm saying? So yes, this is definitely a step forward in the as far as sports for women. You know what I'm saying? Because these women are doing the same exact sport as the men. They just ain't got the balls to do exactly what we do. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So like, let's just be real, man. These girls work just as hard as the men do. They putting in the same amount of hours. You feel me? They just not as exposed as the men are. You feel what I'm saying? Because the men, they get publicity like crazy. They can't even walk outside and pick their nose. That shit on front, on the news. Because it's just like, okay, they run out of shit to talk about when it come down to the men. All right? So here's some new shit. Women. What about that? You feel me? Women athletes are running it right now, bro. And all you got to do is just turn the camera on. That's all you got to do. And ESPN do it for softball and all of that shit. Softball got some good ass plays. I know y'all been seeing them highlights. You feel me? But it's just, bro. Not even just for women's basketball, just all sports in general, man. Like, I know they watching this because I'm watching this. I know y'all watching it, but it's just like these women are doing their thing, and they deserve to get paid. And last thing I'm gonna say is make sure Brittany Griner is free. You feel what I'm saying? Raise awareness, keep raising awareness about that, man. Because Brittany Griner has no business being, away from America for this long. It don't make no sense. I'm done.
Yeah, step towards a women's sports. I think it is stepping towards it. You feel me? Like, put it like this: any amazing thing that women do in sports, bro, it always a step towards it, bro. No matter what. Cause many people downplay women's sports, bro. Just keep it real. Many people downplay it. And I feel like that's what I said. They're not exposed enough. They need it. They need that exposed. They need the cameras. And I remember before Kobe died, man, he was big into women's sports, especially like basketball. He was big into it. He would try to make a name for the WNBA. Now, for him passing away, it just sucks because all that camera spotlight they had is slowly disappearing. Because I said passing, because Kobe Bryant name. Yeah, what Kobe Bryant doing? WNBA now. Let's pay attention to that. Because his name. But now, I feel like you can't forget, some women is coaching on NBA. I think the Spurs got a women coach. I think the Spurs got it. In football, I think Carolina Panthers got one, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe the 49ers got one. I feel like, when these names pop up, already a big step towards it. Anything they do is a big step towards it. It just, people just don't want to pay attention to it, to be honest. I don't know why. It's amazing shit to watch. I think the last time I did hear people were so amazed about a woman was doing UFC when Ronda Rousey was a thing. Man, she was like one of the baddest women of the world. Freaking other beat Floyd Mayweather in the fight type shit.
Yeah.
Only down heard about that after she left. It's just been dying down. But when things die down, they always come back up. I mean that. Damn, what the fuck? I mean that couple years ago, I forgot her name, but in WA, it like a beast ass woman who's balling out right now. I forgot her name, bro.
You know, like Candace Parker, or are you talking about Brittany Griner?
No, I think it was like Right Girl. It was Right Girl, bro. Like she just balling out type shit. Like,
Breonna Stewart?
I think so.
Yeah.
But when she came out, man, hey, the cameras went back on though. I feel like anything they can do, it already stepped forward inside women's sports, bro.
Support the women, bro. That's all.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird because like when it comes down to basketball, it's like very very few people like know the women in the women basketball. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a victim of this. I'm not really a college fan, but like I'm a victim of it. But I feel like they don't get enough exposure. But I kind of find it weird that we know a lot of women players in tennis, Olympics, but when it comes to the women basketball, like we barely
because
know the big names.
To be fair, they get disrespected a lot. I did with Draymond like years ago. Draymond told the bitch to shut up. He paid her $100K. Like they get disrespected a lot, bro.
Yeah.
But nowadays, most celebrities trying to make it to like the WNBA games. I think Snoop Dogg was there one time, but you just trying to get it right now.
Yeah.
But
go ahead.
yeah, like but it's sad to say, but it's gonna take some time, like till you know it gets to a level where it needs to be. But I do see progress because, like Darius, you forgot a team, the Bucks. They got a D line, a female D line coach, and the players they love her. They said they were one of the best defensive lineman coaches they ever had. So it's not like they can't do the job, And with what's her name again, Stayley, she's showing everybody that they can do it too. If she can do it, it's gonna help everybody else. Give a level of trust to these women that deserve it.
Yeah. I don't know too much about Don Staley and whatnot. Correct. Just for one, give her a congrats first. Um, but I've always been a huge fan of women's sports. Always, bro. And, it's kind of me. I kind of take it personal with people when they see women, bro. They like to say, "Oh, she can't do that better than a man can," or she can't shoot the ball like Kobe can, whatnot. But like my thing is, bro, if she can dribble and shoot that same way, you can't discredit a woman for playing a sport that she is good at. For one, and then on top of that, with coaching as well, like a lot of people don't know, bro. A lot of women are genius when it comes to like coaching. When you actually sit there and listen to them, cause like I got partners that played semi-pro last year, and they had coaches of women. They went all the way to Super Bowl, lost, but they still made it. They listen. Her play calling was actually good. So I give a lot of credit every time I see something when it comes to sports with women. I always give them a clap, bro, because like it is hard to be a woman on this earth and get the credit that you deserve because they're always gonna down talk you and think that you can't do it better than the man can. It's as simple as that. So like so when Don Staley winning a championship, is it a next step in women's sports? Yes, because what a lot of people don't understand, and a lot of people that do understand, don't nobody really turn their TV on, and I'm a victim of that. Don't turn their TV on to catch a women's game. Turn on the TV, watch WNBA. Turn on the TV, watch women's basketball. Turn the TV on, watch Serena Williams play some tennis. Not a lot of people do that, you know. But these women are good at what they do, whether it's coaching or playing the sport itself. They're good at what they do. So, like, yes, it's the next step in women's sport, bro, because, like, a lot of people need to learn about these women that's playing these sports. And need to, you know what I'm saying? Bro, so what? They're not men and got muscles on their bodies and whatnot. But however they playing the sport, some of these women that play the same sport as some of these men do are probably way better than some of those men. And I ain't gonna cap. Someone can say that. Someone should say if this girl played this dude in a 1v1, she most likely will probably beat him. Just that she's probably way better than him. So yeah, honestly, I am happy for women's sport, but I love to see it growing and keep getting better and get the national support that they deserve or whatnot. So I'm happy for it.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to, damn. I just want to say that the UFC do like a great job promoting women though. When it
They
comes to their
do.
brand,
Yeah.
they do
Yeah.
like an amazing job promoting women. Plus, I just want to say, y'all ever thought about like a woman head coach is better than a man head coach?
Mm.
Yeah.
Cause think
Thought about
about
it a
it,
couple
bro.
times.
Yo,
Think
I
about
had
it.
one in middle school.
Think about it though. As a woman head coach, you feel me? It basically become your mom. You feel me? Like you don't want to disrespect your mom. Nobody don't
Mm.
want to disrespect their mom type shit. But as a man head coach, as being like man, everybody have like the alpha male type of energy. You feel me?
It's like you ain't gonna tell me what to do.
Yeah, type shit.
Yeah,
Like if another grown ass man yelling at me, telling me this and that, you gonna fight back.
Exactly. Exactly.
I just feel like women just a better head coach when it comes to them things.
And I think it's like from a psychological standpoint, I think what buttons to push to get the best out of a player.
Yeah,
Um, when I was in middle school, I went to Franklin and I had a female basketball coach. Like she was our head coach for real. And bro, I think we had a better record that year than the previous year when we had a male. So I'm definitely an advocate for a female head coach. Definitely. So I totally get what you're saying there, and I'm an advocate for that.
Yeah.
I got a question for y'all boys. Would y'all play for a male head coach that know what he's doing, but he's stubborn as shit? Or would you play for a female head coach that might not know what she's doing, but all you have to do is just buy into what she's trying to teach, and you'll be good. So what y'all prefer, a female or a men coach?
It depends, because 9 times out of 10, if a female is going to be a head coach, she's going to definitely, take the initiative of knowing what she's doing before she take like a big job like that. Like if anything, like if she don't know what she's doing, she's definitely gonna take that assistant job first. And that's the thing about most of these women today is that they know exactly what they can handle and they're not gonna take too much. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I definitely think that if I'm going to, if I'm going to choose, I'm definitely gonna take that male. You feel what I'm saying? Like as the head coach. But if you being real, I definitely think that female coach is gonna take that shit serious to where he know more than the man coach because it's already male dominant. So she's gonna do whatever she can do to make sure he stands out. So taking that female.
So I'm gonna take that male head coach because like you said, you explained better than I could. Um, she's gonna have the feeling of knowing that she knows what she's doing when realistically she doesn't. But a male coach, he gonna know what he's doing. He gonna be an ass. That's just a part of a man coach. He's gonna be an ass to push you to be better or whatnot. Most of the time, some players do need that father figure in their life to push them the way they need to be pushed. Where like some of these like a lot of people can't really admit it, but some of these like let's put it in perspective. Let's say like NFL hires a female head coach, right? It's gonna be probably like 2 or 3 players on the team that just not gonna fuck with her because they feel like she's doing too much, doing the most, whatnot. But they already have the male coach. He might be way worse than her. But I'm gonna take that male though. But I also say this: if I had an opportunity to play for a female head coach, I would love to. I would love to. Just experience something different and get different knowledge and point of view from a female perspective on the sport.
I ain't gonna lie. I had in middle school. I was on the volleyball team. I had a female head coach. It was pretty good. I mean, I to be honest with y'all, I would play for whoever's better qualified. Who's the better coach? I'll play under them. As long as they know what they're doing, I'm cool with anybody.
For real.
This is. I'll put it like this. On that head of mine, whole career doing spurts is a male coach, bro. But what you said about the female coach, like she know what she doing, but she's struggling right now, type shit.
Yeah, pretty much they don't have control over the team. Pretty much, yeah, struggling.
Put it like this. I know I beef with like shitload of those male coaches, but I choose the male coach. But I won't be surprised I go towards the female coach, to be honest. I just feel like females more competitive when it come down to it. Like when they fail, they got that drive to want to succeed so bad they would do anything. And I feel like you want to give up, bruh. I promise you this: female coaches won't give up on their players, bruh. They won't. I promise you this: they won't give up. I've seen so many times in high school, bruh, like female coaches, they would not give up for their players. They will fight to a death for their players, bruh. That's why I like female coaches. Especially one female coach, she was my teacher, freaking Miss Mays. Not the right one, the black one.
Yeah,
But, bruh, I remember she became like the coach, like the next year after she taught me. But 10th grade year, English, bruh. I promise you this: I wouldn't do nothing in her damn class. Jack nothing, bruh. I just came to class, did a little bit work to get past. That it. Bruh, she really put me at the classroom, bruh. And got on my ass. She really said, Oh, you think you play football? You to do this and that? You just get passing out of class? Say, let me tell you, son, that be no longer. You finna bust your ass like you doing the football field. Oh God. Oh, she serious.
Yeah.
Ever since that day, Bill, comes down, Bill. Writing the whole essays, Bill. So okay, she got it. But after that year, she became a coach, bro, and I believe she was like an amazing coach. That was my opinion. I believe she was a good ass coach, bro. But I just feel like I would lean to more on the female coach side if I had the choice.
I would love to play for a female coach. That same thing that happened to you and Miss Mays is the same thing that happened with me and Miss JB. And Miss JB not even a coach, just a regular English teacher. She knew I half-assed every day. I would skip her class every day. After I half-assed every day one, my senior year, I skipped it every single time. She caught my ass one time. She told me She said you skip my class one more time. I bet you won't see that field again.
Hey,
Miss
don't you
Never
J-
skip
better.
again.
Miss JV not somebody you can run over either. Like
Hey,
Okay,
she.
you
hey,
can't.
Bro, she was a teacher when I was in school.
For
Miss
real?
JB.
Bro,
My
I'm
Hey,
not
what?
nigga,
even
the
young, like
stories y'all
30
telling,
young.
bro, sound like yesterday, my nigga. Like, I'm
Bro,
talking about she told this nigga, I ain't gonna say his name, but he was probably like one of the top niggas on Middleton, even though they had went 0-10. This nigga went to skipping too, right? And she say, look, the team's so bad, I don't even care if you play. So, you know what I'm saying? Gonna keep on skipping. Cause, you know, your grade is just as bad as the team. I figured, yo, you can't say stuff like that. Especially as a teacher, you know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Like, you don't care about the school like that. Like, you just gonna say we suck. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I had another teacher who pulled me out of class. You feel me? And he was like, I don't give a fuck what high school you want to go to. All right, God damn it! Right now, you believe in going to gold. I say, damn, yes sir. But that's why I say like dog, like in all my podcasts, bro. I swear I say like yo, I went to Middleton, nigga. Like you can't disrespect that. You feel me? Because it's like if you do, them teachers gonna let y'all know, hey, what you go here. You feel me? Like some correctional officer type
yeah.
shit.
Hey,
For
but
real.
look, Los a better
They
man
rep
than
that
me.
room to go hard.
Los a better man than me. Cause we had the same teacher. Bitch, I left the class. I changed teachers.
Yeah, he completely transferred out of that class.
I left the class.
Darius told me.
Bro,
He said, Darius was like, oh man, I got Miss JB. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Hell
He
yeah,
went straight to
boy.
the office. As soon as he told me that,
Insane.
he went straight to the office and got her off the schedule.
I ain't gonna lie though. Miss JB be pushing hard though, cause like
She
I,
do. That's what I'm saying.
bro, I had an A in her class, right? And then she kept forcing me to like do some program or whatever, some scholar program. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm trying to go to college. I'm trying to play football. And she like, man, you better go on this right now. This is like a free scholarship. I'm like, nah, I'm good. And she like was on my ass about it every week. I ain't do it, but I regretted it though. I need that money now. Like,
But nah,
fuck.
it be some teachers like that, bro, who'll fuck around and be like, listen, I know you got a parent, but I'm your mom. You
Yeah.
know?
Right. And
I
that's
think
exactly
that
how
shit.
JP was.
Yeah.
JB was like
And
my
she
soul
wasn't even
mama,
that
dog.
old, bro. That's the crazy part. She wasn't even that old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like
She knew what the
that's the
fuck she was
beauty of it.
talking about, though.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Bro,
Like literally, like, yeah. Go ahead, Frank.
she spoke Creole to me one time, bro. I was blown.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I think
shout
she
out to
said
all the
her husband was Haitian or something. I forgot what
Yeah.
she said, but she said some shit. I was talking loud on hormone or whatever. I guess she said shut up or something like that in Creole. I was like, damn.
Oh, she said shut up to you in Creole.
She like Femi Busu. I'm like, ooh,
That
god
made me so
damn.
mad. That shit would have made me so mad because I'm Haitian and I don't speak Creole. So I would have looked at her like, what the fuck?
What you say to me?
Fuck you just
Hey,
said?
watch your fucking mouth, motherfucker.
Keep my name out your fucking
Damn, my
Listen.
fucking mouth, bitch.
But nah, like, bro, like, it's like, for real, like, the teachers who actually care, bro, like, do not change, bro. Like, I know it be some students who get on your fucking nerves and be cussing and doing all types of wild shit. I don't care about this class, fuck this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand, like, bro, like, of course they, to themselves and they ain't they extra. They don't want to go back and forth with the students, but it's just like, bro, like we really appreciate the teachers that care, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking for all the Retired Athlete podcast, bro. Like, we appreciate all the teachers who actually tell man, and then you create the athletes that we got today who actually speak up for y'all. You know what I'm saying? After we graduate, so.
Especially the teacher I had, because I would have been. You want to talk that shit? Yeah. All right. Go get your daddy. You been beating that, Spin. You tripping.
What?
Hey, shout out to Miss JB. If it weren't for Miss JB, I probably wouldn't have graduated from Middleton. When I graduated, she got on my ass. She said, "Oh, you think just because the football season over, you think you can just sit here and lay around and do whatever the hell you want to do? Well, your grade looking horrible. Think you gonna go to college with this? Oh man, JB. Oh man, that shit hit home, and just like that Michael Jordan legendary picture, still on the couch, and I took that personally. That was it. Shout out to you, Miss JB. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you.
Real.
But hey, we're gonna go ahead and close out on this podcast, man. We appreciate everybody tuning in, listen, whatnot. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Retired Athlete Podcast. Go ahead and follow us on Twitter at Retired AP_, man. Appreciate you guys tuning in. No big head ass. But hey, if you love football, hit that like button, man. It's your boy Lowe's. It's your boy Frank, Dave, Zoe.
Yep.
We out. Peace.
Peace.
Third.
All right.